Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. I'm Vikova, you can call me V, and today we're going to be playing some more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, where at the moment the terrible red white is framing us for murder. And I think we might have to represent ourselves in court, which yeah. You know the saying, you know how it goes. This is very fun. Yeah, hello and welcome to Rowan and Quirrell and Moonglow. It is lovely to have all of you here today. It seems like a lot of people weren't sure they were going to make it today, so I'm glad to have you all here. Oop. Sorry, it always starts small for some reason. There we go. And yeah, Rowan, I'm really sorry to hear that. That must be so frustrating. Okay, back into the game. I think the most recent one is the safe one, so we'll use that. Oh. Alright. Okay, September 8th, 3:37 p.m., Detention Center Visitors Room. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me. And the prosecution will be in on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right! Mr. Wright! Oh, Maya! Great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Now I'm afraid we switched places. What? You mean you... I explained what had happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? I'm gonna have Maya defend me in court? She's not a lawyer, is that allowed? I'm doing it. Doesn't she know lots of law? Alright, you can be my defense lawyer tomorrow. Alright. Huh? Leave it to me. I am Mia's sister after all. Lawyership runs in our blood. That's definitely not how being a lawyer works. Wasn't it ghost powers that ran in your blood? I'd better run to the bookstore and pick up a copy of Law for Rookies. Wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way. No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. I genuinely thought it might be genuine because everything in this world is wild. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Ron says, I 100% thought we were going to do that after Maya's reaction. Yeah, absolutely. Quirrell says, just make sure to give her your badge, Phoenix. No one would believe she was an attorney otherwise. Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finished in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow, it's me or him. Quirrell says, crime. Crime never changes. Oh, we're actually on to the last episode. If only I'd known it was just a few lines away. Alright. September 9th, 9:52 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah, Phoenix, look! Prosecutor Edgeworth? I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What, does White have the judge in his pocket too? So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Hmm? Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not. I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. Rose's Edgeworth, that is a terrible policy. It is an unbelievably bad policy. September 9th, 10 a.m., District Courtroom Number 1. Well, Maya's just here for emotional support, I guess. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Then it will be us! Yes. Rose, it's because I am a fool, yes. We have a fool for a lawyer. Genuinely, though, Phoenix is such a fool all the time. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I hate his shrug. I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Great, he gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. I hate him! Strangle! Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. What the? What? I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. Yeah, even Edgeworth hates him. Exactly, Rowan. Even Edgeworth is like, oh, this fucking guy. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder. Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. Quarles' objection! I mean, seriously, just look at this guy! Absolutely. Absolutely. He's so hateful. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Ooh. Let him have it, Phoenix. Alright, here we go. Let's see, it was about 9, I believe. I was quietly perusifying, that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. Rowan says, Phoenix right, the only spiky-haired man in the country. Yep. If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, really? Very well, defendant. I mean, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination, alright? Yes, Your Honor. Let's do this. We gotta press on the running. He hesitated there. It was about 9, I believe. I'll press. I'm pressing on everything I don't have evidence for. How do you know what time it was? Because I am always abso-positively perfect, you know? No, you're not getting away with that. You are so mistrusting, Mr. Lawyer. So, what was the proper term for secretary again? Anyway, Miss May ordered room service for 9. It happened soon after the room service arrived. That's what Miss May said too. Let's press further. True, the bellboy who brought the coffee saw Miss May. But he testified that he did not see you at the time. This is your concern? Silly lawyer. Miss May received the coffee outside the room. Of course he could not see me. He would need X-ray vision to pull off something like that. Tell us, what were you doing at that time? I was quietly perusifying, that is reading to you, some papers by the window. He was reading? He was reading. Ron says, except Miss May said Maya was the murderer. It seems like it ought to be something you could bring up. It really does. I'm pressing on everything I don't have evidence for. By window, you mean the one directly across from Fay & Co. law offices? Correct! That is the only window, you see. And there you were reading papers? Correct! The Gatewater is a businessman's hotel, and I am a busy man who had a business to do. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Can you even hear that far across? A bedlam. It must have been when you attacked, I assume. We see. Continue. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Press. Spiky-haired? Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. How did you see that well? Why can't I ask any of the right questions? What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Counting both eyes. 40. 40? Don't add them together. I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good. Hey, whose side is the judge on anyway? And what did you do then? I called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised, of course. You saw it happen and then you called her over and what? What was Miss May doing at that time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly. I thought that she was outside. Did you know she had been tapping the Fae office phone? Objection! Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Fae woman. You'd make a good politician, Mr. White. Oh, I know. After all, I am El Presidente. Please continue. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Press. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course. Comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always abso-absolutely perfect. Hang on. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. The victim ran to the left and you gave chase. Hang on. Which way does the floor plan show? Check. I think ran to the left works. Quadamacaron, hello and welcome. I'm not sure what to do on this. Ran to the left. Ran to the right. It conflicts with May's testimony. I thought there was something about the right and the left. Wait right there! Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left. But that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left as you claimed she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Oh! Good, he's flabbergasted. Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. Yeah, it's because he was facing the other way. Because he's the killer. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left? So he did witness the killing? Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Both are right. They're looking at it from opposite directions. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain the conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. Alright, can we bring up the fact that he's been ID'd and stuff? More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. Oh, well, he was standing in the killer spot. Take that! Take that! This is where he was. Look. When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Order, I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion? Objection! The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck, you can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. And then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? Yes! Rowan's orders your report time, absolutely. You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. I'm gonna do a save. Hang on. I can't save? Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. Yep. Save. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. Really? What do you mean, first? First, that is what comes before what happens next. You do speak English, right? Please, sit back, relax. I will try to use simple words for your benefit. First, she ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. I didn't hit anyone. Now, Mr. Wright, there is no point hiding things from this court. I'm not hiding anything. The prosecution requests that the defense refrain from interrupting the testimony. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. I can't press anymore? Why is he mad at me? We'll do the evidence. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Alright, present. Cotton stroke. I think it's this. Hi, Primordial Nightmare. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. Hmm? It does. I don't see anything contradictory. Oh, really? Objection overruled. What am I missing? It was... Oh, hang on. Oh, I chose the wrong one. You're so right. Mr. White. The victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were abso-positively perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony... The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Ooh, the crowd wants justice. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White? Oh, okay. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap! Well, that's just what you experienced. Thwap, indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. Ugh. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. The other... Okay. You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, the glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix! Doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yes. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further, because how's he hearing this? Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. On the floor? How are you seeing the floor? The glass stand was lying on the floor? That's the first I heard of this. Why didn't you tell us about the stand before? Why? Me? Well, I was instructed not to... Wait! One moment! Give me a minute to gather my thoughts. I am so confused. White's falling apart. Your Honor, please, I ask that you do not allow the witness to be badgered any further. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. Yes, Your Honor. Edgeworth is on the ropes. Very well, the witness may continue his account. Ron says present the floor plan. Might show you can't see the light stand. Yeah. Then the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. So hang on. I would like to present... Check it. Yeah, you shouldn't be able to see it. No, I've done it too late. Then the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. It lets you go back and forth between statements? Oh, that's great. Okay, there we go. I didn't know that. I'll present. Mr. White, it was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. Oh, what? Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now, look! If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here! Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass and light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. It was a very helpful hint, Coral. Thank you. Mr. White? Mr. White. You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor. Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get our verdict. Objection! That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now, Oh! What? Edgeworth! What? He's confessing to a different crime. He's trying to make it seem like a different crime. I'm sure he's not helping us. I said you should confess your crime. Ergo. Confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Order, order. Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't! Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct! You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break! Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White has been to the office well before the murder took place, when he went to place the wiretap. He could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Alright, he's gonna do a shit job. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Hang in there, everyone. Leave it to me. I feel faint. The wiretapping. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass nightstand. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over. By the sound? Correct, that is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. Ugh, what am I supposed to do now? We're saving again. This is tough. Good luck, Phoenix. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. The week before the murder? I'm gonna press. I have to press. Do you have proof? Objection! Miss April May knew the details of Miss Fay's phone conversation. This proves the wiretap was placed before the murder. Right. That didn't prove that he had done it. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course I had done so to place the wiretap. I don't know what to do with any of this. That is when I saw this glass light stand. Damn it, there's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. Ooh. A week before the murder. Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May? Objection! Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fay & Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to Fay & Co. law offices. Of course I had done so to place the wiretap. I just gotta press everything. Why did you tap Mia's phone? It's irrelevant. This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. I mean, I don't think that would hold up in court. That is when I saw this glass light stand. We have the glass. I don't think presenting this is going to do anything, but I try anyway. The witness's statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor. I'm sorry, but I can see nothing faulty. I'll have to penalize you. Oh. I did the week before the murder, right? What have I not pressed him on? Carl says if this were any sort of reasonable court, it would already be over. Both witnesses have had their credibility shattered. Absolutely. I mean, he's given like 8 different statements. And he's admitted to wiretapping her, which is definitely not irrelevant. I don't know what I should be pushing. Can anyone tell me what I haven't? I don't consider the spoilers. What haven't I pressed on? Because I feel like I don't have a lot of health left, and I don't know what I'm missing. Because every time I press on something, Phoenix, like, says something different than I'm expecting him to say, so it's not... it's difficult to keep track. It keeps putting me back in this testimony, so I must have to do it. Review your evidence? I mean, I don't think I have anything. Blunt objects. The conversation is long before. This isn't relevant. We have the wiretap, but I don't think presenting it will do anything. I don't think any of this is that useful. No one remembers the specific action you take. Does anyone remember what I've already pressed on? Because it keeps telling me off for pressing too much. And I... Nope, done that already. Okay. I think I've done this too. Objection! Yeah, I've done this already. I've done this already. Okay, I haven't done this. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Okay, no, that was nothing. I don't feel like I have anything useful! This is so frustrating. It's just all worthless. I don't have anything that proves where he was. When did this phone thing happen? September 5th. So this is September 5th. This is incorrect. Wait, I need like a calendar. She was murdered this night on the phone conversation, right? Or like the night after or something like that. It was really close. He can't have gone the week before the murder and it still have been in September, but I can't present it. So I'm so lost. Quirrell says the fact that you found the wiretap in the hotel room that someone had been back to remove it though. I don't know how you present that. I don't either. Okay. I've already presented the shards when you mentioned the light stand, Rowan, unfortunately. This is so annoying. I'm going to lose all of my health for no reason. Nope. I already saved. I already saved before the testimony. It's just, I don't want, reloading is not going to get me anything. I hate when stuff like this happens in video games. What do you want me to do? I guess we'll present the glass again. Maybe I did it at a different time. Nope. Nope. There's nothing to... Just tell me, Coral. I'm so frustrated. Process, I looked up what you're supposed to do and it's really, really obtuse. Let me know if you want me to say what it is. Yeah, just tell me. Just tell me. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. It's a really short statement, and none of the evidence seems to directly respond to it, and I hate it. You need to press his third statement again after you've pressed on everything else. Alright. So I press all the way through. Okay. I'm just gonna skip over everything because we've done it. So I press here. I don't know how you're supposed to work this out. Coral says, even though there's absolutely nothing to suggest that pressing the same statement more than once should do anything different. Yeah. Wait, which statement is the last one that I... Which statement do I press twice? I'm still really frustrated. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Is this the third statement? I don't... Hang on, me. Okay, this is statement 1. This is statement 2. This is statement 3. I'll press it again. Why did you tap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. I've done this like 3 billion times. It didn't do anything. Alright, I'll do it again. Okay, nope. Nothing. Okay, then I press on this, I guess. Yep, Mutacious. True, yep. Nothing for me to press it on. It's just, no, it's just going back again. It's just looped. I can't do anything. I pressed on Y tap twice. Is this broken? I'm so annoyed. It said maybe he's rattled enough. It said that already. It said that every time does, unfortunately. Every single time it loops back, it does that. It's done it every time. This whole thing is absolutely miserable, and it's really, really, really annoying me. I'll press here. That pressed on statement 1. There we go. Here's statement 2. I've pressed. There's the wiretap statement, which I press on. So I have to go through everything, not just ahead of it. I have to do all of it, and then go back. Okay. I think I misunderstood that. There's no way I would ever do this normally. Hi, Tack. I've run out of ammo? What? Is this what's supposed to be happening? I've been skipping so long, I don't know what's happening. This is correct, then I've skipped it all. I have to... I'm so pissed off right now. Oh, no. I need this one. I'm actually so annoyed. I'm so annoyed. Okay, we'll do it again. Des, thank you for the instructions. Press the first, second, and fourth statements and press the third statement once you press all the others. This is awful. Oh. Press. This is your fine. I'm not fine. I'm really annoyed. Okay. Second statement. I skipped this one. I press on the light stand. We've had this conversation many times. We allow that. There's nothing for me to press him on. Then I can't go back. Okay, then it goes back. Place the wiretap. We press. Why did you tap Mia's phone? Objection! This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. Uh-oh, don't tell me I've run out of ammo. Okay, now it's happening. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix! Phoenix, over here! I know that voice. Mia? Nope. I guess it's spirit stuff. Never give up, Phoenix. Mia. Oh, he's fainted? Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Wait, huh? Hey, Phoenix? Gak, that's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. Why did her breasts grow? Why does she age so much? What is happening? What is happening? You're... Maya? Didn't you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? So she's like possessing Maya, which made her boobs big and stuff? This is so weird. When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. This is taking a turn. So Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But... We don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh yeah, the one you wrote Maya on. Phoenix White wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000? Wow, big spender. Item. Glass light stand! Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th? That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa! Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? Rowan says I've wanted to look at the front this whole time. Absolutely, it's so weird how dismissed it was. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Yep. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. I'm still mad about how we progressed the story in the last bit. That was really, really, really annoying. I'm glad the story's moved on. It has gotten absolutely wild, but we knew it would. Coral says, I should warn you that there's a moment later in the series when this particular psychic ability gets really creepy second game, I think. I mean, it's already very creepy, so that doesn't... Oh, no. Yeah. Rowan says, in case possessing ghost boobs weren't creepy enough. Absolutely. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant... Rather, are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. I hate him. Your Honor. There is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you this is the last time I'll ask you. But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. He did let us do it. Is this when I present it? I think this is when I present it. Objection! Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. Look at the other side. Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase. Why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Whoa, okay. Alright. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then that is all for the trial of... Objection! Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. Ugh. What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. I want to object. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. Yeah, that was weird. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. Ugh. Oh, I guess Mia's here, still. The witness will stay. Mia. Phoenix. Read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? A list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. Well, he is being accused of murder, Judge. Rowan's you can't prove a negative. Tax is going to start using impost achievable at work. Process, which is why any reasonable court system must operate on the assumption of innocence unless proven otherwise. Absolutely. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. Okay, well, she just gave it to me. I don't know why. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense by that teenager. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. Well. This court finds the defense. I mean, that was... How would you let... I mean, it's led to a good outcome for us, but how would you let someone just threaten someone in court? Rather the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Not guilty. That one wasn't as good. All the red-white stuff before was really, really fun, and I was very excited about this trial, and then it hasn't been very good. Getting stuck in a loop, not knowing what you're supposed to be doing, is just so miserable. Cross's court shenanigans get worse rather than better. The judge is a real pushover. Oh. Defendant lobby number 1. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But, congratulations. You're lucky I was born a fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live? My time here's running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. Also, it would be really, really fucked up if I just rode around in my teen sister's body all the time. I can't stay here that long. What? No! There's still so much to say! Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix? Can you come to the office tonight? Say 9? The office? I'll see you later. Chief! Mia! Nia Marcus, hello! Nia says it's my brother's birthday in game. What just happened? We and the ghost of our dead boss inside the teenage body of her little sister just got us released as innocent instead of imprisoned for murder. Very weird. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came. Mia. I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Is it just Maya? Well then. I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? I can't do the question marks when I'm doing voices. People can tell who's speaking by their voice a lot of the time. What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What, did I look like my sister? Look like you were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See, Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... Huh? She really should have written these letters the other way around. She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright and Co-Law offices, right? And who better but me? Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no. On second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick! Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick? You know what this means? We're partners! You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright and Co. Law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Maybe you should keep having the name Faye and Co. since she was murdered and she's your friend and her little sister is also still here. Ugh. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. That's so threatening. Or Faye and Wright Law, absolutely, Rowan. Right, okay, Nick, let's do it. Do what? Burgers, dummy, burgers. There's a great burger joint just below, just down on the street. Come on, time's a wasting. Okay, wait up. That was weird. That got weird. Brand new episode has been added. Save progress up to this point. Yes. And we're gonna stop here. And I think I might not play the third episode for a while. I'd like to take a break. Wait, what? I'm trying to leave. Don't play this. I don't... Why is there samurai? Let me out. Will you let me out of the story? I'm gonna Alt F4. Okay. Alright. um, I had no way to exit, but I made it happen anyway. All right, so that was Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. It's a very cool game. It is a very cool game. It is very silly. It was creepy at the end and very frustrating at the end. It's frustrating that that wasn't picked up and like fixed because I feel like that must catch a lot of people. Surely nobody enjoys just going in a loop of the same four statements infinitely until it does the right thing. You press things in the right order, which you don't even know is a thing. Like, I can't imagine anyone enjoys that. But I still feel really positively towards the game because it's been very silly and fun, and I like the basic premise of like it's our job to prevent people from being framed by rich people for murder. Like that's fun. Um yeah. Anyway, that is going to be it from me today. On Friday, I'll be playing something else. I think I might play probably just one stream of a game called Peak, which is like a really cute first-person mountain climbing game that I've been really enjoying playing with friends, but you can play solo. Now, of course, I am afraid of heights, and it does very nicely simulate the feeling of teetering over the edges of things. Um, but it's very very fun. So I'm looking forward to giving it a go solo and with company and seeing if I can make it to the end. Um, yeah. In the meantime, I wish you all a lovely rest of the week, and hopefully I will see some of you again soon. Goodbye, everyone.